not be wondering why I'm introducing the podcast this week. And without further ado, we don't need any life updates. We're going to jump straight into the most important meat potatoes of our lives. Take it away, LG.
We're engaged. As you can see, I do have some new jewelry on my hand.
New hardware.
It was a gift from Ryan, and it represents that we're getting married.
Yep. That is what our most special episode coming out a day late is about. We wanted to make this episode in person together, and we decided as charity work, we would let Collin sit on the couch with us.
And Ryan's here, obviously, to kind of fill in a few gaps in the story that I don't know about, and just generally to tell the world how much he loves me.
He needs to publicly proclaim his love for Laura Grace.
It's time, officially.
Officially, now that she's got the rock upon her hand.
Ryan, are you excited to do that?
I'm so excited.
Collin, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Concerning what?
The podcast.
Have you been,
you're going to be on a strict word limit, so you better get in your words where you can.
I'm happy to be here.
That was sweet. Okay, guys.
Do you think maybe it seems like they hate us right now?
No. We have to, first of all, we have to beg them to be on the podcast.
Let's give them some background. We just ate at an Italian restaurant with a bunch of carbs that we just consumed. So I am exhausted right now.
Okay, I'm still not finding how that's a valid excuse. But it's because we have, like, they used to be so excited to be on the podcast, and now it's like pulling their teeth.
Literally, Ryan was always like, when am I going to get to be on the podcast? When am I going to get to be on the podcast? And our answer was always, when you put a ring on Laura Grace's finger.
And now
he doesn't even want to. What do you have to say for yourself?
Never meet your heroes.
What? And you're
so would that
going to be on a word limit?
Would that be like?
No, I'm glad to be here.
Okay.
I kind of want you to explain "never meet your heroes." What did you mean by that?
Like, never meet your heroes because
they'll disappoint you.
Hero.
Yeah.
Because they.
I feel like I'm talking to my TV. Like I'm gonna have to sit up and look over at people, and it's just
we need a curved couch. That's like really good for podcasting.
Maybe in our budget.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
So I guess we should just dive right in. We were telling Mallie and Collin the story over dinner. Like, obviously they have their own like piece of the story to share, I think, and they knew a lot of it. But we were telling them like some more specifics, and I just have no idea where to start on it all. But I guess I just start by saying like it's just such an exciting time. It's literally ever since this happened, which was like
a little over a week
Thursday of last week, and now it's Saturday. Mm. So we've been engaged like 9 days, I think. 9 days. And ever since then, I've literally looked down at my hand every
10 minutes.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I have like stared at it once every 10 minutes. I love my ring. I love Ryan.
Oh, this is weird.
I love the story. I love our story, our proposal story, and I'm really excited to share it.
Yeah. No, it is such a. It's funny because LG would always, like, when I first got engaged, she would just be like, she was just so stunned, and like it was such a weird feeling for her, which I really didn't understand, and now I totally get it. Like being on the best friend side of like, oh, my best friend's getting married. It's just such a weird but exciting feeling.
It is, yeah.
So, and it's really special because we'll both be married.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited that I'm not in this alone anymore.
Yeah.
I'm excited that you're like joining the.
I know. I'm excited to be in the same phase of life as you again.
Yeah. I fear we can't go through any phases in the future.
No.
I didn't like being married for 7 months without you.
But it is good that we weren't. I think it's good that we weren't engaged at any of the same time.
I agree.
Because we both kind of get our own thing.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, we would have loved that too, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, so again, I'm not sure exactly where to start.
I think we should just start with like when you all were introduced, when we all kind of got introduced.
A little backstory.
Preface to the whole relationship of it all.
Yeah.
Before the engagement.
Yeah. So as we have talked about, me, Mallie, and Collin went to elementary school together, and we knew each other kind of like in you guys knew each other in preschool. I knew you before we went to kindergarten, and then we went all the way through school together. And then we all met Ryan freshman year of high school. He went to the middle school. We went to the city. We were city slickers.
Yeah.
And he was like a country boy. From the country.
Actually,
even though
Ryan and I knew each other before then.
True. Okay, Mallie and Ryan knew each other. They didn't date like me and Collin. They don't have that much lore.
Yeah.
But your moms wanted you to get married.
That is true.
This is
Did you
such
know
a
that?
he knew all that.
Yeah, put you in your
That was an immediate yes.
How could I forget?
That was the plan. Oh, okay, June.
June said enough about that. Here. But yeah, so actually our moms did want us to get married, mine and Ryan's mom. Because we went to church together when we were infants. Might I add. We were literally probably 1 and 2.
There's a really cute picture of Mallie and Ryan. I think you're like, you sent it to me not long ago.
Are we at maybe one of our siblings' birthday parties?
Maybe. I think so.
I think so.
I sent it to you. Mallie sent it to me and I sent it to you. It's really cute. You're like 1 year old.
Yeah.
Or 2.
That was when we were, arranged marriage to each other is when we were 1 year old.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then, we parted ways and found our futures. But it is odd that we've like kind of had
futures. I know that it is weird.
Kind of had we have history with each other.
We're very like incest over here.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have said that, but like you can say what you want.
cut that
We're not even really kin, but okay.
I mean, it's just like a friend group.
Like the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vibe.
We have those exact same vibes,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Anyways, so we were all in high school, and then our freshman year, we all had classes together.
Yeah. So I think all of our main memory of Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, is one day when he came in late. Ryan and I walked into class like about 20 feet. We would never talk, but we walked into class like 20 feet apart a lot because he rode to school with his brother. I rode to school with my brother, and we were both always late. Always late. Is that how you remember this?
Yeah, I was good friends with the teacher's aide, and we would just hang out in the parking lot until
okay.
class began.
So you weren't actually late.
Or my brother was
school.
late to school. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You had an in.
Yeah.
You were like
Either
getting
way, I
away
was
with
late
things.
every day.
Yeah.
You were.
So he kept being late to class, and our teacher, instead of like giving you a tardy if you were late so many times, she would have you do like a public humiliation ritual basically. And Ryan had to do one, and he elected. Did you get to pick, or did she make you?
Yeah.
You picked.
You were supposed to sing a song.
Yeah, you had to sing a song.
Which makes this even more odd.
And Ryan, what song did you pick?
I do not know the name of it.
Peel.
Go Bananas?
Yeah, I think it's called Go
It is
Bananas.
Go Bananas. Now that
Peel
you
the
say that.
banana. It's like peel the banana. And there's a video of Ryan doing this.
It's on. I took the video.
We'll probably post it
Yeah. So if you all like
this-
beg us for
with
it,
Ryan's permission.
if
of
one
course.
person asks for it, I'll post it. I'm gonna post it. If no one, I'm gonna have my dad write it and be like, "Please post a video."
make a burner account and write in.
Yeah.
It's
Ryan, do you give consent?
I do.
Okay, cool.
It's really funny. He's like a little baby.
It is a hilarious video.
Yeah.
I don't know why I still have that on my phone. I knew I was going to need it for the podcast.
Yeah, you knew.
I did.
So we all knew each other in high school. Mallie kind of like wanted me to have a crush on Ryan freshman year.
Not really sure why.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't really know.
She was just like scheming for my life.
I was looking out for you.
And
Obviously I was right.
I don't know if I was like, I probably was a little bit into it, but I didn't want to admit it because I was like so scared of rejection, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like my freshman year.
Like he would have rejected you. Ryan, would you have rejected her?
Of course not.
I thought you were going to say, of course. I was about to say, cut the mic.
No, we would. Okay, then we like very much. I don't know.
You were on different paths.
Yes, we were like ran in different circles very much in high school for like sophomore junior year, I would say.
Colin,
And then senior. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, do you have any funny memories about Ryan?
Oh, sorry.
Let me
tell
your
your
leash.
funny memories about.
No, not really. I mean,
Oh, he
mine was
wasn't funny?
No, there was this one time we were in English, and we were going outside, and I guess he had like a gum wrapper or something, and we were just kind of acting like it was like a basketball, so like crossing over and stuff, and Cooper was guarding him, and Cooper twisted his ankle and fell.
I think I remember that.
Okay, I have a couple memories to share, Ryan.
I feel like we never really talk about Ryan on the podcast.
We kind of don't.
This
Like,
is a
funny
good
memories. And we also, like, didn't really know you in high school. So this is kind of just, you're a random kid at our high school.
Yeah,
doing
the me
fun
singing,
stuff.
we had met like a couple weeks prior.
Literally.
Yeah, and like I feel like over dinner when we were talking, we kind of mentioned this. Like we would talk about one memory, and then it would unlock a whole new memory.
Yes.
So we were just rattling off memories, and there are actually some pretty funny
Yeah.
ones.
So one time, Ryan, and he says he still stands by this, he said, that he said that he eats breakfast the night before so that he doesn't have to in the morning.
And you still stand by that?
And he said he still
True
says that's
statement.
true.
Try
And
it.
then one of my favorite, what?
I said to try it.
I fear I would still be hungry 10 hours later.
Okay. And then another funny one, freshman year. Collin, I know you remember this. I think this is like your story. Trent Williams.
Oh,
Not the name drop.
yeah.
Not the first and last, but
Yeah.
here we are.
He was sick one day and Ryan wanted to go home from school.
We thought he was faking it.
Yeah.
Everyone at my table thought he was faking it. It was like 2 minutes into class.
This is also the same class he had already sang the
Yeah.
banana song. So much happened in that
Freshman
classroom.
year was really fun.
It was.
Because it was our first time being with like all the middle school kids. too.
Yeah.
The whole county schools. So Ryan wants to go home and he's like, Trent, cough in my face. You know, typical like 14-year-old, I guess. And Trent coughs in his face. And then like 2 minutes later, Trent goes and violently throws up in the trash can.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
Do you really?
Yes, it was so
I
funny.
don't think I actually remember that. I've just heard the story so
No,
many
I
times.
remember turning around and being like, I remember Ron's face being like, oh my gosh, I'm now going to have the stomach bug via cough. That was hilarious.
The fact that you got him to cough in your face. That's like a very Ryan thing to do, though, I would say, at the time.
Ron, do you have any memories of us?
I do not. No, we were in a gym class together. That's it.
We were in it, yeah. Me, Mallie, and our friend Chloe were in a gym class with the whole baseball team. We were the only 3 girls in this gym class, and that was an experience in and of itself. On the very first day of this gym class, this is kind of an aside. Remember, we had to we were still doing the work of the gym class on the first day. That was the only day that we did it.
Yeah.
And we had to backpedal.
I do remember
Do you remember me falling?
No.
Okay, good.
He's like, I did not pay attention to you in high school.
Yeah, he's trying to get that across to me very hard.
But I do remember that.
Yeah,
Everything was just mortifying in that
it
class.
was everything. But then we ended up having so much fun.
It was a really fun class.
So, anyways, one more thing that I'll share about me and Ryan in high school. In our sophomore year English class, I have almost no memories of you, but one thing I do remember is being in English class and our professor or our teacher was like, has anybody here seen a Broadway show? And like a couple people raised their hands. And then they're like, oh, has anyone seen Hamilton? And I had just seen it like the spring before. I was obsessed with Hamilton at the time. And Ryan had seen it because his mom is a music teacher and like obviously loves stuff like that. And he raised his hand. I raised my hand and I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to be the only one who's seen Hamilton. And Ryan raised his hand. And I think in the class, I was like, you have seen Hamilton? Like, I was probably such a brat about it. But anyway.
No,
But
I
it kinda,
just had a memory unlocked.
Meant to be. What was it?
When he took my senior flag onto the field.
Oh my.
That's just...
You need to share that one.
So, someone every senior year was designated to make the class flag that they all wave during football games and everything. So I took it upon myself and bought all this material, spent hours hand painting this flag, the front and the back. And I had to literally take it to someone and have it upholstered onto the pole. It was a lot of money. So, it's the first football game of the season.
No,
Second.
you didn't have it done the first.
I thought you didn't have any memories of me.
No, I remember this vividly.
It was the second
He
game,
kind
too.
of does talk about this a lot.
It
Okay,
scarred
we're
me.
at Sullivan South, right? Anyways, I show up with the flag, probably a hair late because I had volleyball practice. Don't judge me. I show up. Amazing game. Our quarterback really
Stole the
brought
show.
home the win for us. No, it really was a good game. I remember, and I know nothing about football. So Ryan, as our student section leader, takes my flag and starts running on the field. And all of a sudden, the biggest guy on Sullivan South's football team suddenly has my flag in his hand, takes it, and breaks it on his knee and stabs it into the field.
It was like at least a 1-inch thick pole. And they were all running at me. What was I supposed to do? It was me or the flag.
What did you do? Just throw it at him?
No, I planted it. And then it just took off running. They were chasing me. And then Scott come out there.
No, I'm seeing red, and Scott, Collin's dad, sees that I'm physically unwell. And he's like, what is it? I was like, they have my flag! They have my flag! So he has to go get it from this high schooler. And I just remember I was so mad at Ryan. I could not get over it, and I still obviously am not over it. But yeah, that is, now that we're talking about memories, that is my one memory. I was so mad at you.
I honestly think we're giving a really accurate picture of Ryan in high school.
Yeah.
Between all of these stories.
What did you think they were going to do to you? Kill you?
They were huge.
They were. And they had football gear on. You would have been nothing to them.
They would have pummeled you.
I just remember I was like sweating. I was just so mad. Anyways.
So then, Ryan is like this kind of person in high school. A
flag
very
destroyer.
like in his
Lovable.
in his heart,
Fun.
good dude, I'm sure.
Intentions
But-
may be pure.
Yeah. But really, it was just like having a good time at all times. And fast forward to spring semester senior year when COVID happens, but obviously prior to COVID, me and Ryan have a class together in the ag building, in the, what's it called? Vocational. Kevin Helton's class. And I have a boyfriend, but he is like, I think he's like always kind of excited to come talk to me. But we had like a little group in there, like, but I was getting,
Ryan,
I was
your
getting the
boyfriend
vibes.
was excited to talk to
Right.
you.
But we had a little group in there, so whatever. But that's just kind of like where we reconnected and what was our like kind of point of connection in that class.
This is a
Well,
pop quiz.
We didn't really do much in that
We
class.
did nothing in that class. No offense, Kevin Helton.
We'd go outside and hunt for 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah, me and Ryan would always look for
I
four-leaf
do remember
clovers.
that.
Yeah. So, and in that class, I guess he had a pair of jeans, or several pairs of jeans that had holes in them, and he knew that I could sew because I was a big 4-H girl. And later, this is months later, when I'm in college, I think like
You had offered to sew them. The
Okay.
pockets were ripped off.
okay, maybe I had said, and you were always wearing them. I would always say like, I could fix those or something, and you would say, okay, take them right now. And I'm like, bring them when they're not on your body,
Take them
and I'll
right
fix
now.
them. And that's what you always would say. You're
I
like,
definitely
okay,
had
you can
other
fix
clothes.
them. I think you were just like joking. So then, fast forward, the first like reconnection that me and Ron have after high school, and since then we've like almost talked every day. He sent me a picture of his blue jeans that he had gotten his Nana to fix, and he said, "I got my Nana to fix them. I don't need you anymore," or something like
Oh.
that. But it was like a flirtatious,
Sure.
Well, because
I don't need you anymore.
Or he's just like-
he's flirting with me.
he's just like seeking me out to be mean to me. Hasn't talked to me in years.
He's like, just so you know, I never needed you. My Nana could do it all along.
You know what I mean. So yeah, that was the beginning.
I don't think I knew that.
I was sitting in my dorm room, and Kerrigan was in there, and I was like, I was then telling Kerrigan about Ryan.
And then it just blossomed from there.
And the rest is history.
Maybe you all should have a denim themed wedding.
yeah,
You know, my favorite subject.
yeah. So fast forward, to the proposal, I guess.
Well, how long
We've
have
been
you all
together.
been together?
So we started talking. Took a long time to get to
Where we are
where
now.
we are now. But that was in like November
Of 20.
2020. Yeah. But again, slow burn, I would say.
Okay. So my next question would be individually. Answer one at a time, please. When did you know that the person was the one? Like Ryan was the one and LG was the one.
We needed to prep for this.
She was like, well,
I always say, and no one ever believes me, but I always say that in high school, like senior year, which is not good because, as I said, I had a boyfriend. So we're gonna ignore
he
that.
doesn't listen to this.
I remember thinking, like, I don't think I know the person I'm gonna marry. And then, and this is so weird if you knew me and Ryan in high school, but I remember thinking, like, unless it's Ryan Morgan, like, I could see that kind of working out one day.
Which is
And he does
weird.
not ever believe me saying that. But realistically, I think I knew that he was like the one for me, probably. Oh, this is kind of hard.
she's still not sure.
I mean, really, really sure.
Perhaps
when you had
Thursday.
that
Yeah. You proposed.
when he had that
I said yes.
Friends in the Wild shirt made. That
Yeah,
was probably the nail in the coffin for me.
that was a really sweet moment.
If you guys don't know this story, if you're like a newer listener, when Ryan and I were, so we broke up. Let's just get the elephant out here. We broke up and got back together. And when we were like just getting back together, kinda, and I was like, I don't know about you. He had a Friends in the Wild shirt made. Like we had just started the podcast really, and he like had it made with like our little emblem on it and stuff, and then showed up at my
Yeah.
door. It was really cute.
I'm gonna give Ron the credit. He is a very thoughtful guy.
Very.
He knows how to
It
give
was
a good
either
gift.
Valentine's Day or your birthday or something.
No, it was a random day. You came and visited me in Knoxville.
Okay.
Ron, when did you know that she was the one?
I would say it's just a long time coming, I can't pinpoint one day.
Can you pinpoint a time
Yeah, like an era.
or like a scenario
What
situation
if he says last
which
week
affirmed it?
when he bought the ring?
Perhaps when you put the down deposit on the ring.
No, long before. I don't know.
Give
I
like a
can't put
year.
time.
Give me a year.
Okay, give us something.
2024. 23. What year is it right now? 26?
It's 26.
I don't know. I can't put a time on it.
Was there ever a scenario where you're like, yeah, I have to marry her?
When's the first time you remember thinking like,
Let's
we'll
get
be together
married.
forever?
I don't know. That's why we were dating, I wanted to be together forever.
Oh, he was dating with intention. Okay.
We're gonna like have to edit in some answer.
We'll let you think on it, and then if you
Get
think
back
of a
to me.
scenario,
Yeah.
we'll come back to you. Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyways, so now we're up to the proposal. And this is kind of where Collin and Ryan and I come in.
Yeah.
So,
It's just been me so far.
yeah, please be quiet. This is our story. So, I'll let you all. We all went to Nashville for my birthday like 2 months ago. And so, Ryan, when did you tell Collin that you had the ring? Or did Collin know?
To Nashville.
It
It was Mallie's birthday.
Yeah, way to steal my thunder. Did Collin?
At the mall.
But did you know that he was shopping for a ring, or was this like the first?
No.
Okay, so when did you buy shop for the ring? Was it?
So we had went on
Briefly?
vacation with, I guess, my family.
Wait, let me pause you really quick. He had wanted me to be looking for rings, by the way, since 2024, probably. Since like late
I told you.
2024. And
I knew it right then and
for
there.
a long time. For a long time, I would send him like stupid rings because I was like, this is not real, Like, because we I felt like we had just gotten back together, when you first started like wanting me to look at rings. And I was like, whatever. And then eventually I was like, okay, yeah. And then we were looking like for rings, talking about getting engaged for like probably a year. You think?
I don't know. Something like last year, yeah. Last year.
Are you going to disagree with everything I say?
Marriage is gonna be so
It
fun.
was at least a year,
It
okay?
was probably a year. Yeah, I'll agree.
No, because you first wanted me to look at rings when you went to Wisconsin or wherever, Kansas with my family.
Wisconsin, not Kansas. Not the first.
No,
time.
it was Kansas. Because I was like,
Okay.
WTF.
Move on. Okay.
So anyway, what are we talking about?
When Ron started shopping for a ring, you interrupted his
interrupted.
story.
Oh, sorry.
This is your
We had just
part.
gone back from the beach with somebody's family.
Do
That's
want
where
me
you
to
were.
Continue going.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh my gosh, Ron, you were saying that you all had just gone back from your family vacation. When did you buy the ring? How long have you had the ring?
So, oh yeah, we went on vacation with my family, and this is the 4th of July. We always go. My family always goes the 4th of July weekend. So we'd went, and we got back, and it was like a week after that, and I thought, I'm gonna try to make an appointment with this ring place that I was getting it from.
Do you want to shout them out?
Ken and Dana Designs. They're out of New York.
Very cute.
Got on their website and was looking at the appointments, and the next available one was, so this is like July 12th or something, and we'll say the next available appointment they had was October 13th, maybe 12th. It was the 12th. It was right before her birthday, which is the 15th. And
I'm glad you know.
so
agree
no,
on
it was just
something.
like, wow, this is really close to her birthday.
It's meant to be.
So I made the appointment then. It was a Zoom appointment, of course, because they're in New York. And we had it. We're going on. We get done. They're like, giving me some options and stuff. And I'd actually went to Lexington on her birthday. And they had sent me diamonds and stuff while I was there. So I was looking through them, and she's like, I don't know, doing something.
Get off your phone is what she's saying.
Like, be present.
So yeah, and then after the first appointment, they were like, yeah, it'll take, 6 to 8 weeks. I was like, perfect. And so that's when I bought the ring.
And we had already at this point been talking about going on, well, probably like in August, we were talking about going on a trip at the end of the year or beginning of this year.
Yeah. So now it's my birthday. We're all in Nashville, and we part ways because you stay with your family in Nashville, and then we go see Colin's sister. And Colin and I get in the car, and Colin's like, Mallie, I need you to say, guess what? Or I need you to say something like, guess what I know? And I was like, okay, what do you know? And he's like, Ryan has a ring. And immediately I was just like, what? Like, this is insane. But I was like, first of all, why do you know before me? Why does my husband know?
We live together.
Yeah.
Bros before best friends.
Wives and fiancés.
Okay. Another thing, it's insane that Ron and Colin get to live together and me and LG don't, but whatever.
Yeah.
So this whole time, fast forward, I don't even know when you told me, Ron, personally, but this whole time, I'm like seething with anger. I'm like, why has he not told me anything? Like, I don't even want to be involved in the planning. I just want to know. I'm being selfish. But then Ron,
I was not involved. Colin did not involve me in his planning.
yeah.
I
But
knew
you
about the ring.
Yeah. And you had seen a picture of the ring.
Yeah.
I didn't know a thing.
You're in the dark.
I had to hear via my
The
husband.
man.
To
Yeah.
make LG feel better, I didn't show Madison the ring at all. It
You
was
didn't
just
show anyone
you did.
strictly- Yeah.
We were in a group text.
So.
to make you feel worse.
Never mind, you're not that special.
So, anyways, it's now December, and Ryan texts me and so blunt. He was like, "Are you home?" It's like,
No, I had text Colin, and he's like, I'm not home, but Mallie is. And I kept waiting. I drove by your house. I don't think I told you this. I drove by like 3 or 4 times.
you're so creepy.
I was wanting Colin to be here, She
Yeah.
wasn't just us.
Stalker.
And he was never here. So I was like, I'd went and done something, and that's when I'd text you.
I think I was at work.
You were at work. So Ron's then like, okay, I'm going to come over. And immediately I knew, like, okay, he's got the ring. So we sit down and Ron tells me every detail. So I have all these tabs pulled up on my laptop. And it was.
And this is while I'm in New York.
Yes, this is while I was in New York.
Beginning of December, yeah.
Yeah. Because Ron had to turn off his phone because you're a stalker.
I am a stalker.
So then I made it my life's mission to throw LG off of the scent. I was like, she has a good idea that she's going to get engaged, but I wanted her to be as surprised as possible.
So, Ryan had he had said on my birthday in October, this is your birthday present, happy birthday. Also, there's more to this present. We're going to go on a trip in January. So I'm thinking, okay, yay, we're going on a trip in January. But I knew that there wasn't anything like formally bought, so I'm like, I don't know. Which, by the way, Ryan would probably say you should never do that because I was asking every day, is anything bought? Are we going on a trip? What are we doing in January?
Yeah, when Ron sat down to talk to me, he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this. I was like, yeah, I already know. She already has a good idea that you're doing X, Y, and Z. And he's like, how does she know this stuff? And I was like, she's a
Wait, what did I know?
psycho. The photographer company.
Maybe I'm just smart. Wait, I didn't know that.
Well, she said she like name dropped them.
Yeah, you mentioned them to me. And I was like,
I swear I did not know Banff
she already
photography.
knows that. We pulled up their page.
Are you serious? Wait, me and you?
Yes. Anyways, I knew more details than I
remember
should
this.
have because you would not ease up. You were obsessed with finding out all the details of this. So then we have to like kind of.
I'm a hard to surprise.
Yeah. So I guess you all can talk about your trip now.
So, I was going to talk about how I got so mad because I thought we weren't
Okay.
going.
Oh yeah.
So he gives me this trip for my birthday in October. So I'm like looking forward to it, obviously from then until now. And then like the cattle market's closed and he can't sell cows. And he's like, sorry, like we probably can't go. What? Something you told me that we were doing. It was my birthday present in October. Like what? By the way, just like if any men are listening to this, you can't surprise someone by saying like, oh, I'm coming to see you this weekend. And then like on Wednesday be like, just kidding, I can't come. My tire's flat. And then surprise them by still coming. Like that's not a surprise. That's not how you surprise someone.
I have a quick question, Rod. How many cows is LG worth? Just a quick question.
All of them.
Okay. I mean, how many cows were we preparing to market to take LG on an engagement?
2 and 1 unfortunately
Yeah, you know how like
passed away.
you would have to give a goat to a husband?
Yeah, like
or
the
a father?
dowry. Yeah. Yeah, that was literally.
You're worth 2 cows
I know.
on a good day.
Yeah.
On one of your best days.
For real. So anyway, then Ryan is like, yeah, I can't go on the trip. I'm sorry. And I'm, of course, like,
Seething. You are so mad. Texting me
okay,
hatefully.
guys, don't make me sound awful,
No,
okay?
You were just excited. We talked about this earlier. You had like a vision in your head. You had worked it up in your head,
Yes.
as you should. So I've just fed into the
Okay,
narrative
this is just,
of
like, really
being me.
making me seem a little more crazy than I actually am.
You were just excited. I don't think that's crazy.
So then, on Christmas Eve, I'm like, Ryan definitely over exaggerates it, but I'm like, I cannot believe like
No, we were coming home from my family's
Ryan,
Christmas.
do not over exaggerate this.
Go ahead.
We were coming home from his family's Christmas, and I'm just like,
She had been
I
asleep.
can't believe. Yeah, I was tired. It was Christmas. Makes everybody mad. And yeah, so I'm like kind of mad at him because we're not going on this trip that he has been telling me, assuring me that we're going since October.
Yeah.
Sorry, like.
But then
But then the next day on Christmas, he gives me a flight ticket, like we're going. And then like I couldn't even be excited in the moment because I'm like, I have to rewire my brain into thinking we're going again. you
Yeah.
know? So like
Oh, one night.
that was the only flaw in all of this. That was the only flaw was that he said we weren't going. Anyway, so then I text Mallie. I had texted her that whenever I thought we weren't going, and I was like, what the heck? Like, it was, yeah, just, like ranting, as you do. And then I texted her, and I was like, so we can't be mad at him anymore. We're going.
And this whole time, like, I'm just lying out
Yeah. She's just
about everything.
joining me and like thinking he's awful, you know.
Yeah. You're welcome, Ron. I didn't find it very
It was
hard
too
to talk
easy.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
She
kidding.
was relishing in the
kidding.
opportunity.
Yeah. I wish that was going to happen again, but I guess we'll be nice now.
So then I'm thinking, everybody's like, did you know? Did you know? And at that point, I'm like, whenever he tells me we're going, I'm like, okay, it would be a really good opportunity to propose. Obviously, like we're not like loaded by any means at this point in our life. Probably won't be able to like take a super fun trip again, like in that range. So like this would be like kind of like a cool time to do it. So I like suspected that he would do it. Wasn't sure, didn't know anything in particular. But I did not think that he had asked my dad. I think I told you that. I was like,
Well, he hadn't.
and yeah, at that time on Christmas, he had not asked my dad. So I knew that like my dad would be weird or like would somehow tell me, which he kind of did. But fast forward to the day before we leave.
Wait, no, on New Year's Eve, you two were here with me. We went downtown, and you had gone to the bathroom. And I am talking to Ryan. I'm like, have you booked anything, like, photographer-wise? Like, have you asked Doug? No. I'm like, you know you leave this week, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to let it go. You know, this is not my place.
I had it under control.
Yeah. I mean,
He did.
I'm sorry for ever doubting you,
Yeah.
truthfully. But I was a little bit stressed out. Because
Yeah.
there was a part of me at one point, I was like, is this going to happen? Like, surely to goodness, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just know, New Year's Day, no blessing. And they got engaged on the 8th.
Yeah. So the day before we left, I am like, Mom, I want to get my nails done before the trip. Okay. I have suspicions, right? And I got them blue to match the mountains. Suspicions.
Aussie princess.
Me and my mom are on the way to get our nails done, and Dad calls. And he's like, hey, I just talked to Ryan, and they said Mom and Dad had been wanting us to leave the night before because our flight was super early out of Atlanta the next morning. So they're like, you guys should just go on down, like, we'll pay for the hotel room tonight. And Dad calls, and he's like, I talked to Ryan, I think they're going to end up leaving tonight. Yeah, I think that's what he said. And Mom goes, because she doesn't know at this point at all. And Mom goes, why did you talk to Ryan? Because, like, why would he talk to Ryan when I'm
suddenly
not there?
the cat's out of the bag.
And I'm immediately, like, shaking. Like, I'm, like, so nervous. I turn into a ball of anxiety, kind of. Just because I'm like, oh, my gosh, like, it's happening. Like, that's legit. He just asked my dad to marry me, you know? And so then Mom hangs up, and I'm, like, trying not to address that. I'm, like, talking about Maduro being captured or something. I think that's literally what I brought up.
That's exactly what comes to my
Is that his
head
name?
when I
Maduro?
think of
The guy in
giving
Venezuela.
the blessing.
Anyway, I was like, yeah, Mom, what do you think about that? And then a few minutes later, she's like, so is there a ring involved in this trip? And I was like, I don't know, but that definitely sounded like it. And so then I don't know if she like texted Dad or we came home after that and like packed up really quick and immediately left. So he told her right after that. And then we're in Banff. So our trip was, we haven't even mentioned that yet, I don't think, really. Our trip was to Banff, Alberta in Canada. Literally one of the most beautiful places in the world. So great job, Ryan.
Ryan did an excellent job.
Can you talk about why you picked Banff? Banff. It's kind of hard to say.
Well, I wanted a winter wonderland. That was my number one.
Kept saying, let's go
That's
to
all I
Winter
wanted.
Wonderland.
And you were wanting to go somewhere like far away and adventurous for the trip. I mean, even if
Yeah.
all things aside, you
In
had been
August, I'm thinking,
wanting to.
let's go on a trip. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care. Yeah. And October, like when he first gave it to me.
and it was just like, you know, kind of a cheap place to go.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, we wanted to go somewhere like out of the country to make it feel a little more adventurous, you know? And yeah, the flights are really cheap because it's like off season there. It's not Christmas anymore. And then they have a lot of tourism in the summer. So, but it's still and stunning. So yeah, it was perfect.
So let's talk about the actual proposal. Walk us through some stuff.
So we wake up the first morning we're there, and we like slowly get ready. We were actually this is just an aside, we were gonna see Housemaid the night before at 7 p.m. and fell asleep at like 6:30 and slept all the way through the night. We were so tired. So wake up the next morning, we go get coffee and a delicious cherry chocolate muffin that I'll like be dreaming about for the rest of my life, I think. But I'm sitting there texting Mallie saying, like, I actually think I said, I'm starting to think we're not getting engaged on this trip. Like, that's fine, you know, like whatever. And she's just continuing to throw me off the scent. And Ryan is booking our gondola ride and like dinner reservations at this like mountaintop restaurant. So he's like taking care of that, and I'm just chilling, you know. But turns out he's actually also texting the photographer during this time and telling him like what we're wearing and that we'll be there whatever time. So then he's like, let's go to this lookout point first thing, and then we can like do whatever, we can shop in town, whatever. So it's like a 30 minute walk, and we're already like stopping everywhere and taking pictures. Like, it is so beautiful. The walk there was like literally a winter wonderland, not to keep saying that, but it was like a storybook. It was so cool, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, that's why I flew you there.
Like to include himself. Yeah, so we're walking there, and I keep like wanting to go different places. I'm like, I don't think that's it. I think it's probably this way. The sign's like kind of pointing that way, but of course Ryan knows exactly where it is and what it looks like and everything. So we go over to we get to the lookout, and there's like a platform with rails, like wooden rails around it. So we go up on that, and at this point I'm like, okay, this could be it, but I don't see a photographer. And I thought that there would be a photographer because when we were on the plane, he like had I was like sitting like this with like my head on his shoulder.
The biggest snoop.
No, I'm just sitting there, and you guys are totally painting me to be someone that I am not. Okay,
Not
I'm just
me.
like that. I would like to say that. So I'm like literally sitting here on the plane like this. We're so tired. It's like 4 a.m. and he has pulled up his credit card statement. He's just like checking it, I guess, because, you know, we're blowing through that.
I was paying something, yeah.
I don't know. And I saw like photography. So then I was like, oh my gosh, like not only are we getting engaged, there's going to be a photographer, which made me feel like pressured it made me like more nervous. Like I would have been just purely excited, but once I knew there was going to be a photographer, I was like, oh, like how am I going to react, you know? So anyway, so we get to the platform, and I'm like looking for a photographer, and I don't see one. So I'm like, okay, this isn't it. Like probably some other time in the trip. And then Ryan's like, let's take a picture where there's not people. Let's go like around the platform. And then when we start walking around it, which we have to walk through like 2 feet of snow too. It was really deep snow. Because there wasn't really a path. It was like just powdery snow. So then I locate a photographer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like imminent, anytime. So we walk over, and it's this beautiful view of like the famous hotel there and the mountains in the background with snow on the trees. And then like over here, it's more rocky, snow-capped mountains. It's a stunning picture. So we walk around the platform. We're like standing there for a second, and we have to walk directly in front of the cameraman. Like he's standing there taking pictures, and we literally walk like 10 feet right in front of him, which would have been very rude under any other circumstances. But we're just like standing there, like holding hands, looking out, and I'm just kind of soaking it in because at this point we both know what's about to happen. And then he like, you know, does his little spiel, and then drops to a knee and proposes. Which is
so insane still
so
to
crazy.
think.
What were you feeling in that moment?
It was exciting. It was kind of nervous, you know, once we got there, but
He says he wasn't nervous at all, like walking up.
I wasn't nervous, but then like the people being so close and the photographer and stuff.
Yeah,
it was
we're
a little,
very shy.
It's a little unnerving.
And like just being in the exact spot where you would like looked at the pictures and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll propose there, and then suddenly you're standing there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I've got to propose. I can see how that would be very nerve
But
wracking.
it was really like so sweet and perfect. And like I completely, we don't think that I said yes in the moment.
Would you like
I
to
don't know, it was like a blackout
confirm?
moment.
Yeah. He said, yeah. He likes to say that I didn't say yes, but I think I probably did. We just don't remember.
It's so funny how you black out. Like, I
It
don't
is.
remember hardly anything Collin said. And I didn't remember what I said until he told me because it was offensive.
The only thing I was thinking, have a good stance, have a good stance. And then I blacked out. I don't know if I did or not.
Because we've talked so much about stances when guys, anytime anyone proposes, just know if I follow you on Instagram and you've proposed, we have like analyzed your stance, okay? Like,
Yeah, just
know
don't
that.
post the one knee down photo unless you want
Unless it's good, unless you have like a perfect 90-degree stance.
We'll know in about 3 weeks how your stance was.
Yeah, we're worried about it a little bit.
It's okay. We'll just crop you out of the photos.
It's just me standing there. But I thought it's also funny because like for my whole, I haven't really been excited for my wedding my entire life, but I've been excited to like get engaged, I think, and like get proposed to. And I've thought about like how I would react and whatever. And I just like there was no controlling that. Like that was completely
Yeah.
whatever I was gonna do was whatever I was like. I couldn't change it really. Because I don't remember doing anything. I have no idea how I reacted.
But it's kind of sweet, like just blacking out.
I know.
Like, okay,
It
whatever.
is. It really is.
None of it really matters at the end of the day.
So then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm totally in shock, even though like I suspected it. And the photographer's like, hey, so whatever. It was Banff Photography, if you guys want to use them for anything.
Copycat your entire proposal.
Yeah. They're like viral on TikTok for doing proposals. So I think is that where you found them?
Yeah, I'd seen them on there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see the pictures.
I know, me too. It's going to be 4 to 8 weeks and it's been like a week. So 3 to
What was
7
your
weeks.
reaction?
I don't know. I don't really like. I remember like it was so cold. I feel like I had my hands in my pockets. Turn. He's on a knee. I'm trying to go back there, and then I remember like looking. I remember thinking, "Don't look only at the ring. Like look at him." And I
Trying to
remember
control
thinking,
your vanity.
Don't say what Mallie said.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like ring him, but this is my first time seeing the ring. I've seen him before,
yeah.
so yeah.
Old news.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
And it's like shiny in the snow and the sunlight, I bet.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, your ring is beautiful.
But then also this guy's over here, click, 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 click.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I think I was just speechless.
And then
What do you think?
probably just like in shock.
Agreed.
Probably just like a surreal moment, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually engaged. Like,
Yeah.
I built this up in my head so much, and then it happened.
Yeah, like I've been obsessed with this picture of this ring. I would just go back and look at
Yeah.
it all the time, and now it's on my finger.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah. Or it's like in
tangible
that
item.
box right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And we have just talked about whether he admits it or not. We have talked about getting engaged for literally, probably at this point, I don't know, a long time. It's been like a lot of what we've talked about. Getting engaged, getting married, blah, 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 all that stuff. So, yeah, it's just crazy that like that was the first step and that we were like in that moment right then, you know?
it's so odd to like think of you all as engaged now.
I know.
But it's so exciting. I'm just really excited for you all to experience like this.
Yeah.
Being engaged was so fun.
I
It was
know.
just a really blissful time.
And that's why I like the idea of a long engagement, which is what we're having because we're not getting married until after I graduate and probably after I take the bar. So it'll be 2027. So I said to him, like while we were walking back, I was like, I'm so excited to be engaged. I want to be engaged so long that I'm like, I'm so sick of being engaged.
Yeah.
You know, I want to soak it
yeah.
all in completely.
Yeah.
And he was
It's
like,
a
well,
really
you
fun
will
time.
be.
Yep, you'll be sick of them by the
Yeah.
time the wedding comes.
Absolutely, I think.
By the time the nuptials happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then you get back. I get a little FaceTime call. Obviously, I'm watching Live 360. I know exactly where they're at. And I know they've been there for an hour, and I know it doesn't take an hour to propose. And I'm like, okay, is it happening? Like, I am a psycho. Why am I watching her Live 360? But then I get a text message only says, FaceTime me skank. That's exactly what you spent.
he had told me that you guys just like hung out and talked about it for an hour. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's such a little dirty liar.
Yeah.
So
But I was so excited. I had just pulled in from work. I was like, I can rest. And I like kept waiting for my phone to ring in the car. So anytime I would change a song, there'd be like a millisecond pause. And I'd be like, oh, my phone's ringing. And then I'd be, no, I literally just changed the song. I'm obsessing over the thought of this. So I was so glad when he did it because I was tired of keeping the secret. I knew for not even a month and I was over it.
yeah.
But yeah, so did you all have fun? Any other highlights from the rest of your trip?
It was so much fun.
Are you
trying to
glad
think
that
of
you
highlights.
proposed like early in the trip so you can just enjoy
Yeah,
the
then you
trip?
can enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that would probably be the best because I would, if it was me, I'd be like a ball of anxiety.
Yeah.
And she's a snoop.
She
I had
would've
it
found
in.
the
I had
ring.
it in my pocket as we were walking up through there. Guess what? She puts her hand in my pocket.
I was gonna like hold his hand in his pocket. Is that not a normal thing to do?
Did you not feel a box?
No,
I was holding
didn't.
it.
Must have some big pockets.
I was trying to like
It
hold
was
his
like a
hand.
trench coat thing.
Normal.
Okay.
And then for the rest of the trip, that's like that was normal. But in that moment, I like put my hand in his pocket and he goes, "Let's get out of the pocket."
Way to not
So
make
I'm
it
like,
obvious.
Okay.
Let's get out of the pocket.
Literally.
That's enough. Get out.
Literally.
But anyways, any major highlights of
Not
the trip?
a Snoop. I just live my life. And I'm
You
smart.
do.
I'm,
You do. I'm just
excited.
kidding.
I'm sorry I can figure things out.
That's why you're gonna be a lawyer.
Or I'm a Snoop and a crazy girl.
Yeah, could be.
Could be both. So the rest of the trip was so much fun. Generally, totally recommend people go to Banff, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Especially like in that season that we went because it was not crowded at
The
all.
only people there are going skiing.
Yeah.
So
And
like
we
the
didn't ski.
town is empty.
Well, that's nice.
It would be so fun to ski though. I mean, not that I can do it, but once I figure it out,
Yeah, once we go back.
yeah.
I tried to get Ryan to hire me as the photographer.
No, when I FaceTimed Mallie, I was like, the only thing that can make this better is if you guys were on a plane to Banff right now.
Literally couldn't give you one day. Couldn't give you a second. She's always thinking about me. Just know where you stand. Don't ever forget that. Yeah, and then you have to go back to school. He takes you to literally outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
Then you have to go to Lexington. I don't get
Yeah,
to
we
see you
came
for a
back
week.
literally Sunday night, got back late, and then I drove to school the next
So
morning
this
and had
is
class.
our first time seeing each other since
Yeah.
you changed statuses.
Yeah.
Status
How
side.
long has this been?
The episode?
Yeah.
Oh, not really sure. We're just
About an hour and
enjoying our time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was just going to talk more about the trip if we had time.
I think
Yeah.
it's been an hour and 30.
I really just want to know if your reaction was like everyone else.
Yeah, I don't
Hands
know.
over your mouth.
What was your reaction?
I don't know.
She did,
You
yeah.
have
She pulled her
photos.
hands up to her face.
Wait, we have a video actually. You can see us like super far away.
That
I
your
just feel
dad
like it's a
videoed?
common thing, but then I see it in all like every proposal photo, and I'm like, is
like
this
this?
just it's like
You're posed.
Yeah.
I'm like
Like, can you get this shot real quick?
exactly.
think
It's just like
so.
they really lift one leg up.
I might have had one hand up. I probably did this. Yeah.
I just think it's funny how girls always have the same.
But wait, I did this. He took the ring
But
out.
this is like before he even puts the ring on you.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
just
have
like,
trouble getting the ring on your hand? Did it fit good?
Yeah, it's like a little loose
Mm.
in the winter. But I'm afraid if anyone is like a pro jeweler or something, let me know. I could size it down 0.25, but I'm afraid that my hands change sizes so much that it'll be like it won't go on or won't come off in the
Yeah.
summer.
Maybe you could get 2 bands. Maybe a little smaller one to wear in front of it. And then when your hands are swelling, just take it off.
I think I'm gonna get one of those plastic like spirally things that goes around the back. Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
You can't see them at all from the front, but they just make it a little bit
Okay.
tighter.
Yeah,
So
that would be nice.
because it's not like it stays on, but it is like kind of wiggly.
Isn't it a
worries me.
weird kind of sensation? Like, well, you wear jewelry more than I do. I was not a ring
Yeah.
girl really at all. And like literally today I forgot to wear my rings. But it's just so weird having
It
a
is.
permanent thing on your left
I'm not
hand.
kidding that I have looked at it every 10 minutes.
It's so
Like,
pretty.
I was all whenever we would like talk, we were talking about getting engaged, I would always think like, oh, I can't wait to like be in class typing and there'd be a ring on my hand.
And then
I
that
probably told you that.
ring finger's a little heavier to lift.
And now it is like, and it's so fun because one of my friends at school also got engaged over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, over Christmas break. So everybody's like all
Hyped up.
yeah.
Was there any reactions that you were like super excited to tell of people who had like no idea?
Yeah, like some people at school, which I still have only told a few people at school just because I haven't seen a ton of people. But I will see everybody this weekend because we have a big party. But yeah, some of the girls at school I was really excited to tell, and I did tell a few of them, and they like, yeah, lived up to my expectations of their.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I was super excited to FaceTime people and tell them, so I could see how that would be really fun, especially because like
Also,
a lot of people didn't know that
yeah.
you were getting engaged.
I had told Jana and Kerrigan and Kennedy and everybody on the trip to New York that I like really thought it was going to happen, but like that I didn't know. But then I guess they like, well, Ryan told some of them at Kennedy's wedding, so they knew. But yeah, I was really excited to tell them too, and my parents,
confirmation,
everybody. It's just fun to tell people.
That's like the one thing you think about telling everyone.
Yeah.
Anything else that you?
Well,
I want to make sure we cover everything.
I know there's more. We need to do a Q&A. But
Ask our men.
How was the conversation with Doug?
Oh yeah. Let's get into
It was
that.
good.
Good question, Colin.
He was good and short and sweet.
Okay, I figured Doug would be a kind of
Yeah.
chill guy to talk with.
I thought what he would say would be, yeah, it's fine with me. It's up to her. I thought that's exactly what he would say. Did he say something similar?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of close.
I think like Dad is very non-emotional. So if Ryan even gave a hint that he was going to like go into this big emotional spiel, I'm sure Dad would have like immediately cut him off. Is that what happened?
Were you nervous to talk to Doug?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. What do you mean?
Sorry.
Yeah, no dumb questions, all right?
Oh, are the men speaking? My bad.
Not
Sorry
really.
to interrupt.
They are mute.
I've put in my time.
What do you have anything else to say?
It's a great trip.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about being engaged?
I love it.
You told another thing about this is Ryan told everyone
I loved telling
that
people.
he saw before we got engaged. Everyone he worked with, everyone at school, like
All my
everybody knew.
friends.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. Ideal wedding. What's your wedding
I
you're
have
wanting?
no thoughts.
You don't care at all.
No, whatever Grace wants.
What are you most excited for? Like now that we're engaged, what's the thing that you most look forward to?
Graduating. That comes first. It is.
That has to do with us
That
getting engaged.
has to do with us. I mean, we'll be together after that.
That's kind of true. Give the man some credit. I mean, I was excited for like our first holidays together, like starting a life together where we have our memories like in our house.
First Christmas tree was pretty cool.
Yeah. Our Christmas tree where we're buying ornaments and things that'll go in our home. That was what excited me.
I think I'm most excited to live together.
Yeah, you all have done quite long distance for a long time. So we only did long distance for like a year and a half.
I know. It kind of doesn't even feel like we are, though, because we see each other so much.
Yeah, we come home a lot.
Can't get rid of each other. Personally, I'm not excited that I won't get to see you as much anymore once you're married.
Yeah,
But we're
but
trying
that's
to work
kind of
out a
because-
plan to where we can all live together.
That's kind of because, like, I'll live somewhere else. Not necessarily because I'll be married, you know?
I think they go hand in hand.
Chattanooga?
Yeah.
We need
Probably.
There's like a new restaurant up there we need to eat at.
We're moving.
It's like, it's like up on a big old mountain. It's called River Dance, I believe.
I haven't heard of it.
It popped up on my Facebook one day at work. It looked pretty good.
At work.
Okay, let's do it. I'm like, there's so much more to tell, I feel like.
I know.
But we can't have a 16-hour long episode.
Anything burning on your chest, though?
Not really.
Personally, I'm so excited to make this episode. I'm so excited for
I
y'all.
do want to say I am excited to have a big party, being a wedding, but I'm not excited to. I'm gonna be like I was kind of making fun of you when you were wedding planning because I was like, you have to do this. Like, why are you putting all of this stuff off? Totally understand.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
I'm so glad we're seeing each other's perspectives better now. I'm seeing what the friend has to go through, and now, like, I was telling the girls that I work with, I was like, yeah, my wedding was whatever, but I'm locking in for LG's. Like, I want it to be the best day of her life, and I'll take one for the team.
Cute.
But I'm so glad you realize how horrific wedding planning is.
yeah, I haven't even started. I haven't
It's
even
so overwhelming.
thought about it. Me and Mallie have made like a Pinterest board. Ryan's mom made a Pinterest board. Like our moms are so excited. Oh, a really sweet thing. The day after we got engaged, both of our moms, who like have never really hung out before, went to coffee at the Kyle together. And had
Aw,
coffee. I think they're both super duper excited.
As
so
it should be. This is such an exciting time.
yeah, it is.
A little bit stressful, so
Yeah.
give you and your mother some grace as you adventure into wedding planning. I'm sure my mom wanted to kill me, so.
I want to say the reason I bring that up though is because I don't want people to shy away from asking me questions about getting married. Like I don't know the answers to any of them, but I want you guys to feel free to ask me anything because I need to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what to think about. So
I've tried to give her like a checklist and get her priorities straight, but it's overwhelming.
I'm not really listening.
It's no. Yeah, you need to be better well behaved.
Sorry.
Anything else?
No. Anything else from you?
Congratulations.
Great to be on the pod.
Yeah, I'm sure you mean that with your chest.
I do.
I don't think he does.
I'm actually happy to have you on the podcast.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you, Collin. Happy to have you as well. And thanks for listening, guys. We hope that you have enjoyed possibly the most exciting episode we've ever recorded. Wish the couple congratulations and happy wedding planning. Apparently, it's etiquette to congratulate the man and send best wishes to the female.
Apparently.
Apparently.
That's what we've heard.
So, yeah. Thank you all for listening, and stay tuned for all the wedding content as we'll be running back all of our wedding episodes that we
Yeah,
just
prepare
recorded
for
last year.
that.
So yeah, we'll see you all next week. See you, love ya.
Bye.